Now, construction of truth tables. First of all, while we construct the truth tables, student must know some points to remember to correctly evaluate the number of inputs and the number of combinations for the truth tables. Number of inputs will be the power of 2, and then 2 raised to the power n equals to value divided by 2. This formula must be used to fill in all the rows smoothly. Now, what will be the evaluation? Let A, B, C and D are 4 inputs. That will become the power of 2. It's obvious. Why power of 2? Because you have 2 values here. These are the binary. This 2 is the base of binary. This is the binary, right? This 2 is the binary, isn't it? This is the binary 2, and whose values are 0 and 1, right? So you will be using 2 as a formula, putting all the number of inputs raised to the power of 2, and which will help you calculate the total number of rows. For the Boolean expressions just drawn on previous slides, both equations or expressions have 4 inputs respectively. Now see the construction of truth table. Now let's suppose I'm just going to evaluate this, and I want to just show you the evaluation, that how you would evaluate this thing by using the formula I have given previously. You can see this, the formula is here. This is the formula, right? 2 raised to the power n, that will give you the number of 2. That means this is a 16, and you will be dividing by 2. Now see the evaluation on the next slide. So now see, we have different passes for solving this. This is the pass 1. If you're dividing this by 2, this will give you 2. This will give you 2. That means total number of input will be 2. That means not in that way. 2 means 2 sets of zeros or 2 sets of ones, right? So you can see that this is a 0. That means 2 pair of 0. You can see that how this is evaluated. You can see this 0 has filled these 2 values first. A's column. See the column A. Now in one case, 1 has to be filled in by this way, right? Pass 2, you can see B is left for the zeros and ones. This is 0, 1, 0 and 1, 1, right? Again this is 0 and this is 1, right? So I hope that you will understand. So that how this is evaluated, that let's suppose again 4 divided by 2 will give you 2. That means 2 set of zeros and 2 set of ones. And in the next pass you are again dividing 2, because 2 is the remainder or remaining value. Then when again divided by 2 will give you 1. So 1, 0 and 1, 1. So this sequence will be kept maintaining by filling all the values, and if the values become 4 or greater than 4, then you can see that all will become normalized in the last column. Let's suppose A, B, C and D. So in all these columns you will see the last column will be normalized in this state, that each row will have 0 and 1, 0 and 1, 0 and 1 and so on. So you will see that it depends on the number of inputs. So now moving on to the next, that is, here again you can see solution to the Boolean expression equation number 1. Let A, B, C, D are 4 inputs, 2 raised to the power 4. You can see that this is a 16 divided by 2. Here you can use this. Now you can see that 16 divided by 2 equals to 8. So now this is pass 1, and when it is divided by 2 will give you 8. That means 8 zeros pair. That means the pair of 8 zeros in the first 8 rows and the pair of 8 ones in the second 8 rows. So next pass you will see that 8 divided by 2 will give you 4, and if that means 4 pairs of 4 rows, then 1 pair, that means 4 pairs of ones in the second 4 rows, and again it will be repeated by the last by the remaining 8 parts. That means you will see this, let's suppose 4 pairs of zeros, then 4 pairs of ones, or you can see that 4 0 pair, that means four sets of 0 and 4 sets of 1, and this will keep on continuing until the last one is achieved. So now see this pass 3, again 4 is divided by, this is the remainder of 8. So now 4 further divided by 2 will give you 2. That means a pair of 2 zeros or 2 ones will be continued. And you see in the last case the pass number 4, right? So you can see it remains 1. So the last column will be filled with 0 1 0 and 1 1s. So you can see that all 16 rows will be filled in by 0 1 0 1 0, and you can see the condition becomes normalized, and you will see that if there are more than 4 inputs, or you can see that if 2 raised to the power 5 equals to 32 and so on. So this also be done the same way to achieve the possible number of 0 1s combinations to fill in all the values of the corresponding truth table. So you will see that how these all values are filled, but by not remembering something, that means one column will have 16 rows, that means how to divide by this thing. So this concept is not good for the students. There is a formula you can apply, you can get the number of zeros and ones accordingly, and you will fill the number of columns one after another by continuing the division by 2. You will see the last column will be filled by 0 1 0 1, and you can see that this method will give you the ease of use. Next is filling the truth table. You can see here I have used the filled values, so you can see that how these are evaluated. As I have just explained in the previous slide, you can see the pairs of 8 zeros and pairs of 8 ones, or you can see that 8 0 pairs and 8 1 pairs. So this is, you can see 8 0 pairs and this is 8 1 pairs. In next pass number 2, 4 0 pairs and 4 1 pair, 4 0 pair and 4 1 pair until the last row is filled. In input number C, that means input number 3 C, 2 pair, that means 2 pair of 0 and 2 ones pair, then again 2 0 pair and 2 ones pair, then 2 0 pair, then 2 ones pair, then 2 0 pair and then 2 ones pair. Then you can see the rows are going to be normalized. In the last column you can see 1 0 and 1 1, 1 0 1 1, 1 0 1 1, and so on. You can see that 1 0 1 1. So now here you are going to evaluate this equation A plus B. You are going to construct the truth table for A plus B plus A plus BC plus D. So first of all, A is filled, then B is filled, then C is filled, and 4 all the values you have calculated the 4 columns, and then now the operations are started, right? So now you can see that A plus BC plus D. Now BC, you have to evaluate BC. So BC is here. So BC is here, that means BC, that means B and C must be multiplied, right? So if they are multiplying, that means if I'm putting cross sign over here, times sign over here, you can see so that means they are multiplying, so the output will be 0. Output will be 0, right? So you can see this is a 0, B, C, and here just you look for the numbers where they are giving you output as 1. So this is the case. Here you can see the output, so you can write 1 over here, BC. So sorry, this is the BC. Okay, this is the BC. You're calculating BC, right? And now see again another one condition, this is also here. Right after this one, again BC is 1. Then go down and see the last 2 states are also 1. This is 1 over here, this is 1 over here, right? So now in OR case, OR means include all, as I have just explained, right? So this is A plus BC plus D. So A you have here, you have BC here, and you need to have D also, right? So D is also here. So in OR case, if I go through this table, or in D, right, except the first column, this column, you can see that this 0 remains 0. There I can see that there is a 1. So in OR case 1, I can see that BC is 0, D is 0, this is also 0, all 0, it is okay. Then you can see D is 1. So D is 1, this should be 1, right? this is 1. Okay, so you can see that continue with this. Again D is 0 and this column is 0, right? And there in A there is 0, right? So this is okay. This is 1. Again I just correct this value. This is the 1. Okay, this is 1. Okay, this is 1. So now this is 0. This is again 1, because in D this is again 1, because we are ORing D plus BC plus A, right? So this is 1. These two are 1s. Okay, this is 1 and this is also 1. Okay, so here this is D. So now next is D and next BC becomes 1. So this here is 1 is okay, right? And now BC again 1 and D is also 1. Now this A is 1. See, this A is 1. This A is 1. That is why you see in all the cases A becomes 1, and now this 1 series will be continued until the last value is filled. So A is 1, correct. A again is 1. 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 This also 1, right? So this means that all the values have ORed A plus BC plus D. So these are the columns where you can see the values. So this way the truth table is constructed. So now you can see the logic notation for equation 1. Now here I will be considering that A is 1 or A equals to 1, or this is or B equals to 1 and C equals to 1, because we have done this BC, or D equals to 1. So now the whole equation is done by using notations, logic notations, right? So now the function becomes, the Boolean function will be x equals to A plus BC plus D. So you can see this is the output of the 4 inputs. Now you can see sometimes by using values there are some values which can shuffle or which can overlap. So now you have to check the table minutely, right? That means there won't be any mistake. So now moving on to the next slide.